here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport. And let's see what's here. Since last episode, I'm not even sure what we were working on here last episode. It's actually been about a week here since I've recorded an episode here on Ravenport. I had a few episodes backlogged here as I knew I'd be busy here this week. So, yes, it's been about a week since I've been on here. Well, let's see what's here. So, I guess the 6230 here got him working on spreading fertilizer on our grass field here, which looks like I need to pick up the hay on this field yet. So, note to self, need to work on that. I believe I was planning on baling this, right? I think that's what I was planning on doing. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on here, so... Yes, also working on chopping corn. Looks like our truck is probably stuck in the bunker there. I just set him... off there before I started recording here. Let's see, what else do we also got going? Also have, let's see, Challenger is supposed to be planting on field 8. Looks like he has quit. We'll have to figure out why he quit. Typical hired worker. He might be out of something, I don't know. Hopefully that's why. He just didn't decide to, randomly quit like most hired workers seem to lately. Yeah, we'll take care of that Hulk here in a minute. So yes, still chopping corn. Whoa. What in the world was that? Like we got on ice there all of a sudden. But yeah, we'll take care of the truck here. We'll get him going here again. Yeah, what is going on here? That seems like unusual behavior for this the spreader here. I can't say I've seen it do that before. Okay, I'll call that good. Let's see once here. Oh, you're not actually stuck in the bunker. You're stuck there. Right. Okay. I've said this before, I don't understand. If you recall, when we made this course, it worked perfectly fine several times. And then all of a sudden here, he sits here crashing into this building here. It's like, what in the world is up with that? He was working fine, and now all of a sudden he just crashes into that building all the time. Kind of annoying. Oh, anyway, how are we looking in the bunker here? I've, of course, been working on spreading it out here between episodes. We got 820,000 in there so far. It doesn't look like that much in there, but there's a fair amount in there already. Looks like we can unload another load of silage here. Do I still have the 8R hooked up? I do. Excellent. Still a little over 3 million liters of silage in this bunker. Again, doesn't seem like the silage is really paying that well. And keep in mind here too, I'm actually on easy economic difficulty here. Just kind of keep the series moving. Really, all economic difficulty does, it just makes you progress a little bit quicker. Which depending on how quick you want to progress, easy, normal, or difficult. So let's unload that. Yeah, given the fact that we're on easy here, it's a little bit concerning because, like I said, we're really not making that much money off the silage. And if you were on normal difficulty, wow, that'd be just painful. And then if you were on hard, oh my goodness, don't even bother doing silage, period. Oh, let's see what's here. You're all taken care of. Let's see, why did you quit? You are out fertilizer. Okay, well, let's get you filled up on fertilizer here then in a minute. And then we're probably, I think, about halfway done chopping corn on 13 there, so that's about halfway on that field. Let's see, let's get the pipe out here. That's got to be on that side, right. Also, given the amount of money we have, I do want to make a small purchase this episode, hopefully. Okay, well, maybe not such a small purchase. It's going to be a fairly large purchase. One item, at least for starters anyway here. Let's see, is that going to work? Nope. Right, that's lime. We need fertilizer. Is that one. There we go. So I've kind of been alluding to this purchase for a while here now, and why is my Challenger slowly rolling? Yeah, why is... let me zoom in here. Why am I so far zoomed out? I don't know. Why is he rolling? I got a suspicion here. I think it's going to be a suspicion of a mod that is going to be deleted fairly soon here. Because it is definitely trying my patience as far as all the items it modifies. I'm pretty sure you folks can guess which mod this is. I've been complaining about it for a while now, which, you know, begs the question, you know, with all the complaining I'm doing, why don't I do something about it? Thinking we're going to be doing something about it here. Put that pipe away there. No, that's... why are you not going away? Oh, maybe because we drove past the trigger, though. That might be why. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe we drove a little too close to one of the triggers, so that might be why. Maybe the pipe went back to that one. Oh, come on, Challenger. 6 miles per hour. Yes. I guess he is about halfway down the maintenance, but... Okay, he's back running again. How are we looking over on the cornfield here? Looks like they're running. Excellent. Of course, we got course play doing this. By the way, if you haven't watched the last couple episodes there, we set up a course play course here for chopping corn. Seems like it's working pretty good here. We don't have any bunker leveling courses yet, from what I can tell, unless I'm missing something here. If anybody happens to know, it doesn't look like course play has those. Let's see, let's open it up. Course play here. Doesn't look like any of the bunker leveling modes, which should be this last one here, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't look like those are working yet, unfortunately. So, oh well. Speaking of which, I should probably maybe level this bunker out. Is that all the higher that lifts? Oh, okay. Seems like that should lift higher than that. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, pretty much just go in the bunker here, kind of push it up against the wall here. That's all I've been doing. Seems like that works pretty good, just so the truck can get in here. Kind of take down the high spots a little bit. One thing you got to be careful about, I don't get like the washboard effect going. That seems like that's really hard to avoid that. Start driving along too far there, and it just starts, yeah, you get like the washboard effect, which is really annoying. And of course, you know, the further you drive, the progressively worse it gets, until it basically get to the point you can't even go any further, because, yeah, it's pretty hard to get rid of that. Upper G has stopped work unexpectedly, unknown reason. Typical hired workers. Which one is that, I wonder? Oh, that's the chopper. Huh. Well, even with course play, he quits. Oh, boy. Okay, Giants, you seriously need to fix that atrocity, because that's just... That hired worker should not be quitting like that. Yeah, here's what I'm talking about by the washboard effect. It just driving out of there with us all the way raised up. I was getting that a little bit. Oh, you know what? That truck is probably going to crash into the building there, isn't he? Most likely he is. I'll get you rehired here then. And we'll go fix the truck here next. Yeah, hired workers. Course play. Well, let's see what's here. I think we can go make a purchase here a minute. And then, oh, that's right, too. We do want to get that hay picked up. I do need to work on that. Okay, so let's see what's here. Tractors. Yes, tractors. Going to be a large tractor here. Hopefully I have it active. Pretty sure I do, right? Let's see what's here. Aha, yes, I do. Yes, I do. A John Deere 9RX. Ooh, a logo. Nope, probably not that one. Not that there's anything wrong with that one, but seeing as how this is RDAllen here, I might as well put the RDAllen logo on it. John Deere 9620 RX. Well, of course, yes, that's right. We are going to need a global positioning system, because why not? And see, that gives us 620 horsepower, holds 1,230 liters of fuel, 322 liters of DEF. Interesting. Yes, I do. We'll take one of those. At your purchase at the store. Excellent. This particular 9RX, of course, is not publicly available. This is an edited one there. Of course, has the logo and stuff on it. Oh, you know what? Before we leave the shop here, I did want to bale that hay. So if we're going to do that, might as well pick up a baler while we're here. Okay, let's see. What do we have for balers? And definitely going to go for a square baler. Kuhn? Really? Is that all I have is the Kuhn square baler? Wow, I thought I had another one. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go in-game Kuhn square baler then. I mean, not that I have anything wrong with it, just, yeah, that's the only one I have. Okay. Right. Yes. Let's turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. I don't know what the sensitivity's for there, but turn it back down to 100%. Turn the throttle limiter back to normal, brake force up to 100. Yes, right. Okay, rubbish turned off. Again, some of you folks might like some of the features there. To be honest, I am not very appreciative of basically any of them anymore. The shuttle is just annoying. I have to go look and see if I can turn that off or not. I know I was mentioned here when I got the vehicle control mod there, the vehicle control add-on. Keyboard steer had a global XML file you could... Whoa. Okay. Oops. I need to reset here. Really? Yeah, just reset it. Please wait. Saving content. Yes, yes. Let's reset that and reset that as well. Oh, I don't even have 0.1 hours on it yet, and we already rolled it over. Anyway, as I was about to say about the vehicle control add-on there, I'm not aware of a global XML file for it. Again, I haven't really looked here since last time to see if there was one. I'll have to double check and maybe look through the files again and see if I can find one. Somebody was saying in the comments there should be one. They didn't say where, though. And like I said before, it's not located in the same place as the keyboard steer one is. And I'm assuming the keyboard steer one is not the right one because it doesn't have... the keyboard steer XML only had like a couple of different features in it compared to the vehicle control now, which has a lot. Yeah, I don't think that PTO is quite connected in the right spot. In fact, this tractor doesn't appear to have PTO, does it? Yeah, that's probably why it's not connected in the right spot. Tractor doesn't have PTO. Or at least put it this way, this particular model does not. And that's probably fairly common with these larger tractors, by the way. Now, these larger tractors are designed for more like heavy field work than for, pulling PTO-driven implements. Because most PTO-driven implements don't require that much horsepower. Keyword most. I didn't say all, but most. Okay, we'll drop that there. Now, I could switch the Challenger out. I think we'll just leave him over there for the moment, and we'll just park this in front of our house so it looks nice there. And we'll read some comments here in a moment. Let's see, Dallas was saying, I have a question. You think that the PS4 and Xbox consoles will get new and older John Deere mods? I would think we would, because John Deere is in the game now. And yeah, based on what you said there, and I've said this before as well, I would assume at this point the consoles should be able to get most John Deere mods. Of course, that wasn't possible back in 17 because they didn't have a license for it, but now that John Deere is in the game, I'm assuming it is possible. And I haven't really checked to see what mods... Oops. Yeah, the wrong way there. Haven't really seen or checked what mods are available for the console. So you folks can... folks that play on the console can add more to that topic there, but as far as I know, I'm assuming you can. Okay. Do we need anything else here? That should be good. We'll go grab a bale trailer here at some point as well, by the way. Why are you not chopping over there? Why? And it's because our worthless hired worker quit again. Yes. Most worthless. Let's see. Thomas McConsell was saying poor Tobar took a bit of punishment on this one. And he was also saying, meh, you're all just jealous on my super dealership. Super dealership, right. Super awful dealership. Talking about his Glen Isla dealership there. Okay, I'm guessing I don't have, no, I don't have GPS on this 6R, do I? Yeah, well, I should really add that sometime. I guess I do have a shop there, so not much of an excuse. I just got to bring it to the shop and add it. Jeffrey was saying, I don't know if you noticed, but you sold your sunflowers at Cell Area 1 when you wanted to sell them at Cell Area 2. Yes, as you pointed out in the next comment, I did notice that. Devin was saying that Glen Isla, you could plant your own forest. Then you won't have to buy an area that you may or may not have enough trees in it. Just a thought. Great video. Thank you very much for that. And yes, I have considered that, planting my own trees on Glen Isla. We'll have to see what's here in the future. Planting trees just does not sound like a very fun activity, though. And I will have to own the whole map anyway, so you might as well purchase that area for the forestry. And if there's not enough trees, then I guess we will have to plant some. Or we'll just call that it. It's like, okay, we deforested the map. That's enough. Night Wolf is saying the Frazee is available on the Mod Hub. The Silo King is not a public release anywhere that I have seen. Okay, so the Silo King that we have is not publicly available. Which, as I said, the one we have was converted over by one of the members of the community. Wow, this tractor, why do we need a bigger horsepower tractor to pull this? It's a 62, this is a 6230, isn't it? Okay, I didn't get the 6250. Someone was too cheap. Caden was saying you should plant all your fields with poplar. Caden, you're evil. Evil. And the answer is no. Niles was saying ACO is the acronym of Alice Gleaner Company. Yeah, I believe I mentioned that here. Was it the last episode before we were talking about that? But ACO is a combination of several different, mostly European tractor manufacturers, to my knowledge. Alice Chalmers, of course, but there's also Massey Ferguson, Fendt, Challenger, and again, I don't remember all the other ones that are part of them, but several different tractor corporations. I believe, oh yeah, Dutz I believe is part of them as well, if I remember correctly, because it's Dutz Alice, and then of course Alice Chalmers, or was Alice Chalmers. Yeah, I think we might need a bigger tractor here to make it up the hill. I guess we don't only have... only got a couple more windrows to go here, so not that big of a deal, but... keep an eye on them chopping vehicles over there. Let's see, Anthony was saying, now put some chrome spinners on the John Deere 2510. Oh, boy, chrome spinners, brother. Dylan was saying hi. Miles was saying first. Want a cookie with that? R. Falk was saying Case is better than Massey Ferguson just because they have more pull, power, and weight. Doesn't seem like a very sound argument there if you ask me, but okay. That sounds like an argument where if I said John Deere's better because it's green, which I mean is true and all, but... Dawson was asking what Windows version is on the giveaway PC. Windows version, of course, is Windows 10, the latest version of Windows here at this time. I don't know why you'd want to go with any other version of Windows here at this point, unless, of course, your computer can't handle a newer version. Which, if your computer can't handle a newer version, means it's probably time to upgrade. Just like it's time to apparently upgrade this tractor so it can pull the baler better. How much horsepower does this baler take? I didn't really look at that. Let's see what's here. 140. Oh, we got, like, way more than that. Okay, then. Yeah, we'll just blame vehicle control add-on mod then again. Probably not at fault, but seems like a likely candidate given all the other troubles it causes. Justin was saying, while the Survivor-type gameplay is cool when comparing FS19 in games like this, I don't know why people criticize Farming Simulator so much, especially as far as doing field work. Well, as I've said before, for those of you who ask why you would want to play a game like this, it's one of those games you can kind of just sit back, relax, and play. And I'm sure you folks that play games like this versus like, shooter-style games would agree. This game, you can sit back and play. A shooter type game, you're gonna have to like play that game. You're not gonna sit back so much. And, there's a little more action. You gotta be a little more involved with that game. There's no hitting Control W and turning on auto steer, or I don't know what the comparison would be in a shooting game, but auto run. Some of the games actually do kind of have like an auto run feature, but still a little bit different type of thing. JC Game was saying, good video. The keyboard steering app or whatever it seems to be is more of a pain than it helps. And yes, it is the vehicle control add-on mod now. Like I said before, I updated it from the keyboard steer to the vehicle control add-on. Which really the only feature I've used of that has been locking on the steering, which I haven't really used that lately because they seem to have changed the controls. It's maybe right. I think it is. I believe is it Alt. There's something we got to do to clear it out now. I forget what that key is again. I could probably find it if I went through the keys and tested them, but Freezer Hemp Bills was saying I extracted my WinRAR mod, and it's not in my game. Well, it's good you knew to extract it, because again, if you download a mod and it comes in the WinRAR format, you do have to extract those, and you will need a extracting program capable of extracting those types of files. The WinRAR by itself is free, by the way. You can get a free version of that if you don't have one that's capable of extracting those files. So just, I believe it's WinRAR something. I forget if that's a .com or one of the other dots, but you can get it free on that website. But yes, good you knew to extract it. Now, if it's still not working, that is actually an excellent question, because usually WinRARs usually contain zipped files inside of them, and those will go straight into your mod folder. In this case, it sounds like maybe there's not the case. Maybe they got to be zipped. Maybe there's another layer in there. It's hard to say without seeing the mod. As I said before, though, one kind of good suggestion when you're putting mods in your mod folder, check inside the zip file to see if you see the mod descript XML file. If you don't see that, something's wrong. You need to see the mod descript, and it needs to be right inside the compressed folder. You know, you don't want to open up the folder and then have to go another folder or two deep to find it. If you have to go a folder deeper to find it, it's wrong. It needs to be right in the root zip folder file. Whatever you want to call it, you know, a zip. It's a file folder. It's pretty much a compressed folder. At the same time, it's a kind of considered a file. So yeah, whatever you want to call it. Magnus was saying I had to go to Specsavers after watching Thomas's paint tractors. Maybe it's time for a B-52. A great video as always. Thank you very much for that. Yes, a B-52. And I think I'd go with something a little bigger than a B-52 if I were you. Oh, wait. Don't make anything bigger than a B-52. Well, actually, they might. But, Jackson was asking, what does the shuttle and adaptive steering do for the keyboard steer mod? Let's see what's here. Shuttle mode basically switches it so you have to switch between forward and reverse. So if I were to turn this on, which I don't typically, I'm not even sure what the key for it is it space? So if you push down W, I'm going forward. Now if I push down S, which is typically reverse, I go absolutely nowhere. It is now brakes. So it turns W into your throttle and turns S into brakes. So S will make you move nowhere. It's just brakes. Now what you have to do is, I think it's space. Yes, it's space. You tap the space bar and you push W to go in reverse. Like I said, some people might like this. I personally am not a fan of it. I do not like shuttle mode. So again, that is shuttle mode there. Again, I'm just pushing W rather than switching between W and S. Well, I'm using S for the brakes, but that is what shuttle mode does. Now, as for adaptive steering is just all kinds of awful, if you ask me. It basically changes your steering speed based on how fast you're going. So your steering speed is based on your speed. I believe I've explained that before, and hopefully that makes sense. It's basically your steering speed is based on your speed. Or your steering speed is based on your ground speed, your vehicle's speed, your miles per hour, or kilometers per hour if you're using unreal numbers. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time. Wow, it's time to wrap up this episode here already. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.